March 31, 2026, at 11:30 p.m. local time, a bizarre sighting took place in Arnold, Missouri. Two observers reported seeing an unusual object hovering in the sky for at least 30 minutes. The craft appeared as a white cylinder with yellowish hues, stretching approximately 100 yards in length or possibly longer, considering the difficulty in estimating its width. Viewed from a distance of about 3 miles, the object was stationary, with no signs of movement. Its trajectory was heading northwest, at an angle of elevation of around 17 degrees. The most striking feature, however, were the lights on the craft, which seemed to be moving back and forth in a spinning motion. One witness even walked out onto their porch to get a closer look, remarking that it just sat there before vanishing without warning. On February 18, 2026, at 11 a.m. local time, 5 observers witnessed an unidentified aerial phenomenon hovering over the Trujillo Alto region in Puerto Rico. The object, described as a bright white cylinder with no visible wings or structure, appeared to be hovering at a high altitude. It remained stationary for a period of 3 hours, performing circular motions in place and emitting other objects. The witnesses reported that the object was brighter than nearby aircraft and did not leave a contrail. Despite clear weather conditions, no sound was heard coming from the object. The phenomenon was observed intermittently between 10 o'clock and 12 p.m. on both February 17th and 18th, with video documentation collected as evidence. On January 12, 2026, at around 3 p.m. Pacific time, a bizarre sighting was reported to authorities from Nova Serrana, Brazil. The observer claimed to have seen a massive, wingless cylinder hovering in the sky. Measuring over 4 stories tall, the object was described as white with green lights flashing along its surface. As it moved slowly and steadily towards the south, the witness estimated its speed as very slow but consistent. The angle of elevation was approximately 45 degrees, and the closest distance to the observer remained unknown. This unexplained aerial phenomenon was witnessed from a balcony, leaving many questions unanswered about its origin or purpose. On December 29, 2025, at 12 o'clock local time, an extraordinary sighting took place in San Francisco, California. 5 individuals witnessed the event, which was reported to authorities just over a day later, on December 30th, at 8:52 Pacific time. The observers described the object as a silver cylinder, approximately 10 to 15 meters long, hovering in the sky at an angle of 82 degrees. Initially, it appeared stationary, but some witnesses claimed it moved slightly before disappearing from view. The sighting was remarkable for its lack of wings or any discernible features, leaving many to speculate about its true nature. On November 19, 2025, at exactly 10:27 Pacific time, a peculiar phenomenon was reported in London, England. 2 eyewitnesses, including the narrator, bore witness to an extraordinary event that would leave them questioning the unknown. The witness stated the following: "As I stood on the corner of the street, with the school behind me, I saw it a massive, towering cylinder of blue light descending from the sky, its beams illuminating the ground below. The vertical shaft of light seemed like a tunnel or tube, stretching towards the earth. I stopped to watch in awe, FaceTiming my mum and sharing the experience with her, and then sending photos to my friend who had also spotted it just minutes before." On August 24, 2025, at 6:06 p.m. local time, something extraordinary was captured on camera at Island Park, Idaho. A photographer attending an Airstream camping event had been snapping scenic shots, but one image caught their attention, and it wasn't the picturesque landscape. As they reviewed their photos, they noticed an unidentified object hovering in the frame. The shape was oval, with a dark bottom half and a lighter top, estimated to be around 30 to 40 feet in length. With no memory of seeing anything unusual at the time, the discovery sparked curiosity. Sharing the photo with fellow campers, none recalled seeing anything out of the ordinary that evening. The object appears to have a structure on its top and a faint tail, leaving many questions unanswered. On October 17, 2025, at approximately 7:26 a.m. local time, a single observer in Gothenburg, Sweden witnessed something extraordinary. It started with a reported sighting around 10:48 p.m. Pacific time the night before, but it wasn't until the following morning that the true nature of the phenomenon became clear. The witness was on their way to work when they caught sight of a grey cylinder hovering above the tram station, its lights blinking steadily as it moved northward at an angle of about 25 degrees from their vantage point. Estimated to be roughly the size of a plane, this unidentified flying object left a lasting impression on the observer, who initially intended to capture a photo of a passing aircraft but ended up snapping a picture of something far more unusual instead. On October 16, 2025, at 4:14 p.m. local time, an unusual sighting was captured on camera in Wybridge, England, United Kingdom. The photo, taken by a resident who had been working on their garden tree, showed a strange cylindrical object hovering above the treetops. The object appeared grey in color and measured unknown size. From the vantage point of the photographer, it seemed to be heading south at an angle of elevation around 45 degrees. Despite extensive online research and consultations with experts, including Google Lens and various online groups, the identity of this mysterious shape remains a mystery. On the evening of October 13, 2025, at approximately 7:30 p.m. local time, a mysterious sighting took place in Englewood, Florida. 4 eyewitnesses, including neighbors, gathered outside to witness a remarkable display. The object, described as a cylindrical shape with a white color, was first seen hovering above one of the homes. It began as a small ball that transformed into 3 distinct colors before settling on a brilliant white hue. As the witnesses watched in awe, the object moved sideways and descended slightly, all without producing any audible noise. The entire encounter lasted around 2 to 3 minutes, leaving those present with an unforgettable experience. On the evening of September 19, 2025, a peculiar sighting was reported in Eindhoven, North Brabant, Netherlands. 3 observers from different locations, 2 in Eindhoven and 1 in Tilburg, witnessed a flying object that defied explanation. The cylindrical shape, estimated to be larger than a plane, hovered high in the sky before flying off in a northerly direction. Its speed was astonishing, exceeding 400 kilometers per hour. What's more intriguing is its complete silence, with no audible sound or light emitted from the craft. As it vanished into the distance, the observers were left wondering if this was indeed a Starlink satellite, or something far more extraordinary.